Happy Good Friday. It is a faithful Friday. It is a forgiveness Friday. It is a fearless Friday. Um, it is one of those Fridays where we should sit in reflection of who God is and what He has done for us. No, thank you. Um, and I just wanted to come on here once again as I, hello, okay, though, as I walk the dog and go about my day and on my own reflection and prayer. Um, just wanted to come on here as well. And as I was reading, as I was reading in the Ephesians 6 today, I was starting to pray, and I was just like, God, you don't have to teach me how to walk by faith, right? We have faith in footsteps where we're learning every day how to walk by faith and not by sight. And I think that's a great reminder to all of us that that's what we're called to do, according to 2 Corinthians 5 and 7. We're supposed to be walking by faith and not by sight. And I was reminded today that Good Friday is such a oxymoron, right? Because Good Friday is the day that Jesus was beaten to a pulp. He was beaten unrecognizably that he didn't even look human anymore. And it looked bad. I mean, they crucified him on the cross, they buried him, and then Sunday came, right? The resurrection came. But imagine all of your hope, all of your faith, all of your trust that you have put into this man that they just crucified, right? That was the darkest day, very dark day. And I think that when you have been walking by faith, right, sometimes the days can look really dark. And if you're going off how you feel, if you're going off of what you see, feel, hear, what's going on around you, it could be easy to lose sight of or to lose hope of what God is doing. I mean, all throughout the Bible, um, Jesus was talking about this day, leading up to this day, right? But it's like when it happened, everybody forgot that this is what this was leading up to. They forgot, right? Some people got scared. Some people um, was like, oh, that's what they doing to people that believe in Jesus. I'm not doing it anymore. And so it got really scary. It got really bleak. And then Jesus was resurrected on the third day. And hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me. It's so interesting that you came in the chat, Tom, and said that if he even existed. And at this point, everybody knows that Jesus existed. Okay, it's a historical fact. What a lot of people don't believe is whether he is God and he is the Christ. So, do your own research and come back later. I would say, even read the book called The Case for Christ by Lee Strobel. He was or I don't know if he's still alive. I think he might be. Um, he's a atheist, really, but through his research, he actually came to believe not only that Jesus existed, but that he was who he said he was. So, good idea to do the research on your own. Um, so, so yeah, I was just thinking about that and about how, oh, this is better, about how like things can look real dark in your life, and it can look real dark in your life, and then you kind of ignore the fact that God is still working in your life. So one thing that I like to do is try to remember to see God in everything. Try to remember to stay grateful and gracious for everything. Um, so that helps me to not focus so much on what I don't see. It helps me to focus on what I do see, right? And I also, as I'm asking God to continue to teach me how to walk by faith, I'm also learning to do what my husband likes to call a, um, what is it called? Stones of Jordan.